How's it going, everybody? We're starting our Plus R tournament, getting our first things set up. Good to see all you back. We're gonna be doing these every weekend now. I'm pretty excited for this. Let me refresh my dashboard here, make sure everything's going good. We've got ourselves a great tournament. Lots of players here. Just a reminder, we run these tournaments every single weekend. So if you're interested in checking any of these out, we do Plus R every Saturday around this time, 11 a.m. Pacific, all the way up to Europe area, which is up to 7 GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, I think. Every day. Every single day we run Plus R tournaments, yes. No, definitely not every day. But we run a bunch of different types of tournaments too, right? So every Saturday we're doing Plus R, but on Sundays we're doing Game Mix, which is where we just kind of pick two different games and we run both of them. So tomorrow we're going to be doing Melty Blood and Killer Instinct, and then the week after that is going to be Third Strike and Grow Mark of the Wolves. So I'm excited for that, and we kind of do votes on those too. Speaking of those votes, if you're interested in joining our server, you can get into all of that kind of stuff. Our server, we run, like I said, tons of tournaments, but we also focus a lot on like growth and improvement in more of a community group. So like every Fridays, we pick up fighting game and we kind of train each other and get used to all that. And we get into that, and it's just a lot of fun teaching each other how to play. Like we had Grow Mark of the Wolves the other day, and it was like, let's teach you how to play Grow Mark of the Wolves. You probably never tried it before, and it was just a blast. We have sections on there for coaching and matchmaking and all sorts of stuff like that, so it's really interested. If you're interested in checking that server out, let me get you a link. It's called The Mountain, and also it's kind of been more of like an anti-cancel culture server, really. Like, there's been so much BS that's been going on within all these different communities and stuff. We just want to get above all that and just focus on the game, really. You know, like, the competition of fighting games is supposed to be the most important. So, that's kind of more of what we focus on, too. So with that, we'll get started. Our first match is going to be T-Spin versus Lottelion. Lottelion actually just got back from winning a tournament in Europe, like, literally 5 minutes ago. So let's see how good he does and see where we can go from here. And this is going to be our first tournament match. If you guys are interested in checking out the brackets, there you go. Alright, we're going to get our first match started here in just a moment. Let me go ahead and tell them that we're good to go. Alright, so Lottelion is a Testament player. So we got our Testament action going on here, and it looks like we have T-Spin playing as Faust. Lottelion just won their tournament over in Europe, like literally just 5 minutes ago. It ended at 11 o'clock. So Lottelion, you're going to see here going in for his 2H slide. That slide is so good, goes underneath stuff. Nice throw there. Going to lock them in the corner. There's that overhead from the Crow. Now, the Crow itself, when it does that overhead, you can get some unblockable setups. You can do it a high-low at the same time. If you know it's coming, right when the Crow happens, you just go ahead and do a sweep, and they get hit. Good lockdown here against Faust. You know, Faust has some really great options against things like Net, because he's got this really good range, right? Jump H is such a strong move for Faust. Very quick, very good range, and that range is going to poke right through those nets and kill him. The other thing with Faust has, too, those trees that Testament puts out, they go away if you cross its x-axis. So if you just do Faust teleport on the other side of the screen, all those trees are going to go away. You know, when you get to really high-level play against the Testament, you really need to know the 5 different Crow patterns that can happen. So when this game, or when you're using a Crow and you end up getting hit with the Curse, you actually have different patterns that the Crow can do. And if you know when the overhead is going to happen, you can set up the unblockable, or you can defend against the unblockable, right? If you're locked down when the unblockable is incoming and you do a dead angle, then that's how you can escape it. But that, you know, I haven't seen Lot use it yet, where he's really setting up the unblockable, but that's something that's definitely important. Right now, like for example, another overhead coming in, and he could have set that up. So earlier you saw that Lot got an air throw against Faust. The air throws, nice block on that burst, by the way, nice block. Testament's air throws give him an extra puppet, so that's what powers up his trees and powers up his nets. So right there, he just dropped down a powered up tree, which won't go away until he actually crosses that x-axis. Normally, trees also go away when you get hit. Lottelion getting that first point. You know, there's so much... I think a lot of people, when they're fighting Testament, they get really confused, right? They don't know a lot of how Testament works. And that really puts Testament in a good advantage. I think we're seeing a little bit of the case here with T-Spin, where he might not have that Testament matchup experience. But Testament himself is also just a really strong character, considered top tier in the game. But in this game, you can play as anybody and win like majors and tournaments. We see it happen in Japan, we see it happen at EVO, where just like an Abba, who's one of the worst characters, a Bridget, which is one of the worst characters, do some of the best or even win. So we do see another powered up attack there. I think he put the tree down, I didn't see it. There's that overhead. Going in for the low at the same time with the nice FRC point, not letting T-Spin get out of the corner. Good poison as well. Poison in this game will go away once you hit your opponent, but it won't deal the final killing hit. It'll only leave you with 1 hit point. That was a solid cross up there from Lottelion, getting it perfect. That solid burst there, good hit with the item. You can see Faust doing a little bit of teleportation, getting away. He's going to have a hard time dealing with those reverse EXE beasts. That's also a common trap you see against Testament as well. The reverse EXE beasts, if you block them, you're going to be blocking with your character facing the other direction. And normally that doesn't matter, you just hold the opposite direction of your opponent, and you'll block. But if you do a dead angle, for example, your dead angle will always go the direction that you're facing when you're blocking. So you have to be very aware of that. You can't dead angle your opponent if your last hit was the reverse EXE beast. Lottelion taking it 2-0. And let's go ahead and update our brackets here, and I'll pull up our next match. Give me a moment too, guys. I'm running everything here solo, so I'm going to be updating things as we're going along. And we'll get our next match here in just a moment once we can. In the meantime, check out our server. If you haven't already, see about joining that server. We got, like I said, a lot of great content there. Lots of great players trying to get you used to all sorts of different kinds of games. We run community nights for all games just to teach other people how to play. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. Let me go ahead and update some of these, and we'll get started with our next match. Give me a moment, guys. They're making the room right now, so once they get in, we'll go ahead and get started. Don't forget, guys, we got that Discord server. If you're not a part of it, why not? Check it out. We got a group of people who are willing to try and train people and learn how to play some of these games, and every week we do a community night where we kind of just pick a game and we learn it together. We had Girl Mark of the Wolves not too long ago. We had Vampire Savior. Plus R was last night. We're going to be doing Melty Blood next week, so I'm excited to see how much more we can do. Learn some games. There's games that I'm not that familiar with, and we kind of join and we're learning it together. It's a lot of fun. So we have 15 entrants here today. This match is actually going to be sort of a pools finals match. Whoever wins this is going to go into top 8. I actually had a player recently ask me about a bunch of questions about Guilty Gear Missing Link, and we had a tournament at last EVO, the EVO 2019, for Guilty Gear Missing Link, and it was an absolute blast, and also it was horrible. We loved it. Unfortunately, Missing Link doesn't have GGPO, so it's not something we could really run, but man, is that hilarious. Alright, here we go. We got these players good. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Aerisu versus Mallow. I know Aerisu's from France. Not too sure where Mallow's from, though. Alright, here we go. Aerisu playing his trademark Order Soul. Mallow playing Soul. Got that throw incoming. One thing that's great with Order Soul is his really stubby jump arc. It's perfect for clutching people right out of the air. Solid DP there for Soul. Soul has a nice block. Mallow playing his heart out. Look at this. I love seeing those air throws, man. Air throws are solid in this game. And that's what I was talking about, too. Order Soul is so good at plucking people out of the air. But Mallow really seems to have the advantage here with this tournament. Good FRC run forward. Really putting on that block string against Aerisu. Both playing a little bit more cautiously. Usually we see Soul kind of going in balls deep right away. Nice air throw. That's what I was talking about. That clutching right out of the corner. Keeping it going. Aerisu putting on that pressure. Mallow has full meter, but he's got to be able to use it. Going in for that dead angle. Going in for a burst 2. Nice air throw again. We do see Aerisu has a burst available. He might end up using it just to save face. Both of them are out of meter now. Aerisu sealing the deal, getting that final kill. A nice air throw again. Both of these players doing really solid air throws. I love air throws so much in this game. Great work so far. Really trying to keep Aerisu stuck in that corner. Going in for a combo. Going a little too high on it. That's okay. Still gets him back in that corner. Nice instant blocking from Aerisu. Going in for a throw. Throws in this game are single frame. They're instant, right? So they say it's 0 frame because it actually activates before you even wake up on recovery. So it's kind of a good reversal option. But in order to tech a throw, you have to tech it the same frame or the next frame. So very, very difficult to tech in this game. Mallow evening out the rounds. 1-1 now. Very solid play for both of these players. Look at that. Going for a clash and keep going in the air. Neither of them doing any sort of major strong hits. This is going to be a good confirm, though. Knocking back down in the corner. Being a little cautious, it looks like, of possible DPs going on from Ordersoul. Nice combos here from Ordersoul. Oh, dropping out again. But locking him back in the corner with that air throw. Both pretty even on health. This is still just the first game. But it'll be a good solid advantage, whoever can take this. So that super you saw there, that Ordersoul did, when it's level 2, it's instant. I think it's very, like, first frame activation. So if your opponent's in the air and they're not blocking, they'll get hit by it. Going in for the follow-up. It looked like Aerisu might have died from chip damage. He had no meter left. Just follows defending what he could. Both of them just on the cusp. Aerisu sealing it just at the last moment. Good job there from Aerisu so far. Now this is Pool's finals. Whoever makes this is going to go into top 8. Aerisu sticking with Ordersoul, and so is Mallow sticking with Soul, it looks like. Let's see if Aerisu can keep going, or if Mallow can get a nice recovery. That was a very solid game last game there. Very, very close. Good blocks there from Mallow. Nice anti-air there, too. Going in, trying to get him locked in that corner there. Aerisu really putting on the job there. Nice damage there from Aerisu. It looks like he might have downloaded Mallow at this point. Let's see if he can continue, though. Trying to go for a tech reset. Didn't quite work out in his favor. You know, in this game, as soon as you tech, you're invul to strikes. So using tech, air tech is a really great way of getting out of pressure if you've got that vulnerability. But you're not vulnerable, or you are vulnerable to throws. So if you, for example, drop your combo intentionally and just wait for them to tech, the instant they tech, you can throw them and reset your combo off of a throw. So that is some interesting, you know, mind game stuff. Air Oki, as they say. Yo, thanks for the subscription. Man, appreciate it with that Twitch Prime. Look at this lockdown. Mallow really putting it through. Mallow might have a good chance of recovering here, seeing if he could do this. Again, throwing in that corner. Aerisu really going to try and lock this down. If Aerisu gets this round done, he goes into top 8. See if he can do this. Nice job there with those force break. Getting more of those anti-airs. Man, 5H anti-air as Ordersoul is solid. Aerisu's taking it through 2-0. Good stuff, Aerisu. I'm going to go ahead and update some of these brackets, and then we'll get started with our next match pretty soon, which is going to be Zett versus Gearuz. So once they make that room, we'll get started with that, but let me go ahead and update some other things. Give me one moment here. What class did I play in D&D? I'm still playing D&D. Usually I play like a healer type of role, so either a cleric or something else. There's a prestige class called Radiant Servant of Palor. I usually end up picking that. Yeah, I've always liked those support classes, you know. So it's always been something I played. Like even in MMORPGs like World of Warcraft and stuff, I was always a healer. Alright, we've got ourselves Gearuz versus Zett. This is our next match. Zett is our resident European Dizzy player. Look at those wins, man. He's started playing so much plus R once GGPO came out. How's it going, Tron? Love to see you there. I haven't seen too much of Gearuz. We'll see how he does. Zett is playing Dizzy. Gearuz playing Chip. Let's see how they do. Tronzilla here can give us a little bit of Dizzy experience, I think. Alright, here we go. We've got ourselves Dizzy doing some double dashing back there. Dizzy has 2 air dashes that you can use, and also Dizzy's jump 2S is air unthrowable. Really interesting. You don't see too many air unthrow moves. Good lockdown here from Dizzy. But Chip, you know, he has a lot of movement he can do to get around a lot of tech. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here. Chip, of course, has one of the worst healths in the game. Him and Melia are really the worst when it comes to all that. Good air throw again. Love seeing those air throws. Got to point those out. And that's a kill from Zett, getting the first point on the board. You see those bubbles? Those bubbles work in this game. If they're just out there, they don't really do anything until you hit them with an attack, or at least when Dizzy hits them with an attack. Then they blow up. So the Force Break bubble, for example, is a red one that follows and homes in on you. Good combo tech here from Zett, really putting that lockdown. Looks like Gearuz is just about to take this loss here. Good lockdown too. You saw earlier that Zett put out the fish and then ran up and did a throw on Chip. So Gearuz saw that coming. That last setup there did not fall for it. You saw that when you saw Dizzy do a random 6H out in the middle of nowhere. That was his throw attempt. Good hits here. Gearuz could actually have an opportunity of doing this. He still has his burst available, which he could use to get a gold burst if he wants. Almost got a kill here. He does. Nice throw there. Awesome job just at the last magic pixel, tying it up 1-1 on the rounds. Good anti-air there, doing a little tiny bit of damage. Nice teleports again. Those teleports are definitely going to be saving Chip's life here. Got to use them to his advantage. The FRC points that Chip has are all really important for most of his moves. Some of his moves aren't even that useful unless you have the FRC with it available as well. There's a really good tech I've seen with Chip, where in order to do certain attacks, you'll want the air version of his Alpha Blade instead of the ground version. There we go. That's a first win here from Zett. See if Zett can keep this up. That's because the air version of his Alpha Blade is the only version that has an FRC point. The ground version does not. So a lot of Chips have to learn how to do a ground touching Tiger-Knee version of his Alpha Blade into FRC. So that's something that if you're starting to get into intermediate Chip play, that you're going to start seeing a lot more of. Chips, when they know their FRC points and they can use them, are a massive force to be reckoned with. Very, very scary. Good backdash there, avoiding that hit, using it to bait certain things. Nice burst there. You see, I like to see early burst because you get your burst back. You know, you can get 3 bursts in if you burst early on, but also your burst isn't going to be as effective because your opponent doesn't really have any meter to do some sort of combo extensions or extra damage. Both fighting back and forth here a lot. Not really tight on health still. Chip could die from just one single combo. His health is so low. Nice throw. Chip gonna be taking this. There we go. Gearuz getting it in. Nice stuff there. More hits going in. A lot of back and forth here. Getting rid of that fish out of play. A lot of cross-ups too. Like I said, Dizzy has a double air dash tech. So that's something you could do on her. More air throws, man. We see Gearuz loving these air throws. I love them too, so I love seeing that stuff. When you got stuff like teleport into air throws, those are great. And if you can see your opponent, like your chip opponent, actually going in for those teleports right next to you, you throw them out of the teleports, I love that even more. Oh, dodging the ground unblockable. It looked like it was probably just a little too far away. The hurt box on the, or the hitbox on the ground unblockable is actually extended a little bit more than it looks. But still, I think Chip was a little too far out. Gearuz tying it up 1-1 now. Let's see if Gearuz or Zett can take this. A lot of back and forth there. You saw Dizzy running away, trying to keep that distance, getting that zoning tech in. It's so hard to zone against Chip, though. His teleports are going to leave him right open. Nice throws, constantly throwing here. You know, a lot of people say, you know, throws are just the real catch-all answer to everything. If the game is rock, paper, scissors, throw is like hot lava. But you can tech throws in this game. It's not impossible. Look at those FRC points on those teleports. I love seeing Chip FRCs. They're so solid. Saw some FRC or FD breaking going on there from his air dash too. Nice stuff there from Gearuz. You can see he's really gotten some solid movement in play. Zett one round away from maybe taking this. Let's see if he can do it. Gearuz has been playing his heart out here too. I love seeing those air slashbacks in the middle of the of air dashes, as well as FD break stuff. That's all pretty high tech. You don't really see it too often. Good lockdown here. Gearuz really having the advantage. Perfect at this point. Gonna take a throw. You know, if you see a whiffed Dragon Punch from a Chip, they have recovery after that, and they're gonna be hit with a counter hit in the middle of it. So you can deal some massive damage against a whiffed Dragon Punch Chip in the corner. There's even some stuff I've seen of like Touch of Deaths against a whiffed Dragon Punch from a Chip in the corner. So definitely something to keep in mind. Tied for the final round. So whoever wins this round is going to take it and go on into the top 8. Let's see who could do this. The backdash again, saving Dizzy's life. I love seeing people use those backdash. There's so many defensive options in this game that you have to your advantage, right? A perfectly timed backdash can really leave your opponent open because they're just whiffing the air. I think that's one of the real highlights of this game too, how many defensive options you've got. Zett not doing too hot here. There he is, getting hit with that overhead, and Gearuz is going to take this one 2-1. Good stuff from Gearuz. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to update a few of these brackets here real quick. In the meantime, take a look where we are in top 8. These are where we've got so far. Gearuz did get a spot in this position, so we're going to update that too. So one of our spots here was taken by Sunny, and the other one right now was just done by Gearuz. And that was the one on stream, so we're going to update that too. I love this version of Keep Yourself Alive. What's that intro? So good. On the loser's side, we see that we have Masker ended up making it. And on the other slot there is going to be Mallow.
select your character.
All right, here we go. I do have Guilty Gear EC music, and I have Overture music. So we got ourselves Gearuz versus Sunny. It'll play on the next list there. Good stuff there from Sunny. Going in lockdown, actually. Gearuz putting in the pressure. Nice throw there. Sunny resetting it, but getting hit with that Beta Blade. Gamma Blade doing work as well. Sunny having a hard time dealing with this chip. Gearuz playing solid. Love seeing those FRCs from Chip. Nice hits there. Sunny coming back. Got meter available. Has Little Eddie as well. Little Eddie's not going to do too good against Chip. Chip's got so many different options there against it. But he's got some good anti-air too. There we go. Sunny taking that first round. Going in for those headache loops. Nice. Still, look at that lockdown. Going in from... Oh, I thought he was going to do an unblockable. I think he just barely ran out of time. And we got these loops going in. Those dolphin loops killing it. Sunny making quick work of Gearuz the first game. Let's see if we can keep that up. All right, both of them backdashing right on round start. Look at that lockdown. Sunny getting that quick confirm. He's got an extended Little Eddie combo, or bar there. Still at full health. Locking him down. That's going to be a kill. Sunny, man. You know, Gearuz was playing very solid that very first round. But after that first round, just lost it. Oof. Nice counter hit there with the launcher. Couldn't get too much more off of that, though. Gonna be locked down. We see here Gearuz not knowing how to deal with these lockdowns. Those invite hell drills doing work, too. Nice job there killing Little Eddie. That's gonna help a lot. You see Gearuz making sure he's not locked in that corner. Getting that distance. Still getting hurt, though. Nice block on the burst there from Sunny. This could be it. And Sunny takes it 2-0. Awesome job from Sunny. Let me go ahead and update our next one, and we'll get started with that. In the meantime, guys, I posted a link to a tweet where I'm announcing that we're starting top 8. If you could retweet that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Let's go back to our top 8 here. Let's go ahead and adjust some of these. A few things have been decided since then. So we'll get that set up. So Sunny is now going to take that slot into top 6 position. I guess top 4. How's it going, next heat? Alright, our last position on our top 8 position has been decided as well. We're going to go ahead and adjust that here in a moment. So we know our full top 8 now. Fan favorite, the Zett, finally squeaked out on loser side top 8. So our next match is going to come up here in just a moment. It's going to be our last winner side of top 8. It's going to be Aerisu versus Lottelion. This is winner side top 8. Whoever wins this is still in the bracket, so we'll see who goes up. All right, we see here Testament putting in work, getting some good tree setups going. See if Aerisu noticed it. Again, if you hit Testament, then it gets rid of his trees, but it does not get rid of his nets. You can only keep 2 nets out in play. You have to kill those nets in order to make sure they go away. That was another tree position as well. There we go. Aerisu doing his trademark taunting while he's stuck in the corner. Nice backdash from Testament. Gonna be locking that down. Getting a little bit of combo back, stuck in the corner. Using the key, getting some extra puppets there. And that's the kill. Lottelion getting the first win. You see those nets in the air. They're still in play. Aerisu's got a little bit of trouble here to deal with. Nice job being aware of those nets. You always have to be aware of the trap positions that Testament's able to do. We have a powered up tree in play too, right there. What's kind of interesting too with Testament, or with the Order Soul specifically, Order Soul actually runs at a specific speed and pace where he can run right through the trees. You keep going and those trees just activate behind you. But we do see Lottelion getting that first win there. There we go, more nets going out there. We see Aerisu switching to Chip. You know, Aerisu does know Chip pretty well. He's also played as Melia. On certain matchups, he'll switch those characters. Let's see if it's going to be the right choice for him. He does have a net right above his head. Good job kicking that away. Chip is also one of those characters who could run right through those trees. So, something to keep in mind too. Just a single teleport will get rid of those trees, because if you pass over the X position of those trees, then they just go away. So just a quick teleport and those trees disappear. The nets are something that Chip definitely has to be a lot more aware of, because he uses so much time being in the air with his combos and things like that. Oh, almost got the kill. That is going to do it though. Aerisu getting the first win on this. Let's see if he can keep it up. Lottelion does have that game win, so he's definitely ahead. Nice job jumping out of the throw. Going through Alpha Blade there. Locked down with both EXE Beasts. Getting rid of the net with a Beta Blade. And an air throw, or regular throw. Still stuck in that corner. That's some good awareness too from Lottelion. Making sure to choose the direction of the throw that puts you in the corner. And right there, even when he didn't put it in the right direction, still able to flip them to the other side. Definitely a good strength that Testament has with his throws. Oh no, whiffed the 6H. Still blocking a lot of those hits. Getting in there. Right through the gap from Testament's Scythe. Testament does have some pretty disjointed hitboxes on his normals. Got hit by the net. And that's a kill. Lottelion 1 round away from continuing and eventually making it into winners finals if he wins this. Both players, whoever loses, is still going to be in the tournament. This is winner's side in top 8. Good knockdown, trying to go for some overhead Okies, some good cross-ups, but not quite working out. If you're not sure how to deal with those nets too, like you're not sure if you have a button that can really kill those nets, just jumping up and blocking them is going to do it too. That air throw is going to give us a puppet to Testament. Going to be able to power up his move. Looked like he put down a powered up tree. This is going to be it. Oh, nice burst there from Aerisu, saving him, but still getting hit with that powered up tree I mentioned before. Lottelion taking it 2-0. Good stuff from Lottelion. Let me update the brackets here. We'll get everything started. And we're going to go in with our next matches. We're going to be loser side. So we have Lottelion here, but let me just update the positions that Aerisu and Gearuz are going to be going to. Alright, so those loser side positions are now updated. Gearuz and Aerisu right there. Our next match is going to be Masher versus Mallow. And let's see who can take this. Don't forget, guys, to check out the server. We've got an awesome Discord server. You know, a group of people who are really trying to help everybody learn how to play not just Plus R, but all sorts of games, right? We run tournaments for Plus R every weekend, but we're also running tournaments for all sorts of other stuff. We have Melty Blood coming up tomorrow, along with Killer Instinct on the side, and we've been doing these kind of game mixes where we're running other stuff too. Grow Mark of the Wolves, Third Strike, Vampire Savior, a lot of that kind of stuff. And every Friday we've been picking a game and kind of teaching each other how to play those. So it's something we've been trying out. Alright, here we go. We've got ourselves Masker on the left. Oh, didn't update the names. Masker on the left and Mallow on the right. Let's see who can take this. This is loser side of top 8. Oh, I don't have the Korean Reload soundtrack, if that's what you're asking about. Alright, Masker versus Mallow. We have ourselves another Order Soul versus Soul. You know, when we saw Mallow earlier, Mallow was playing very solid as Soul. Oh, putting himself in the back there with Bandit Bringer. Nice FRC baiting the attack there off of his attack. Keep going through. Nice jump anti-air. Jump P is such a strong move. Order Soul's really good at a lot of his anti-airs. Just jump up and punch him. Or jump up and throw him. That stubby jump arc that that Order Soul has is so effective. There we go. Masker getting that first kill. Oh, getting hit again. Still getting that lockdown. Nice air throw from that distance. Order Soul could be dealing this, but Mallow is not having any of it. Going in for that lockdown. Going to set up some more Oki. Waiting maybe for a Dragon Punch or a throw. Not having any of it. Good hits there. But that burst saved Masker's life off that counter hit. More knockdowns going in. Dragon Punch getting in there. Mallow doing very solid work here. We see that dead angle getting Masker out of that corner. Lot of back and forth here. Good footsie work. That's going to be a kill. Mallow tying up the rounds. Good blocking there from Mallow. Good air throw, keeping him stuck in that corner. That burst letting him get out there and escape, though. Escape only over to the other side. Got that sweep, good blocks. Going in for that dust loop. Nice block on that D-burst. You know, Order Soul, one of his most important techs is being able to do a follow-up burst at the end of actually every special move that he's got, where he'll end up gaining a little bit more of his meter. And those also are FRC'd, so that means you can cancel any special move into that burst into an FRC, which makes a lot of his moves very, you know, pretty much all FRC cancelable in a way. Good stuff there, getting 2 loops off of his Sidewinders. Going in for some more. You know, Order Soul's a heavy character. You have to know your heavy character combos if you're going in for that. It's one thing I heard of. You have to be able to know all those differences. Masker sealing the deal, getting that first game win. Let's see if Mallow can come back or if Masker can do it. There is some fair amount of money riding the line here. 60 bucks so far. All right there, the worst stage of the game, Major Light Ray, which actually blocks a lot of effects. Not really a ban stage, but people have considered soft banning it in a sense. Going in there, getting some more solid hits there. Masker really going to be putting that through. putting that work in. Massacre 1 point ahead on the games again. Really having the advantage so far against Mallow. Mallow did very good work against Aerisu, still lost against Aerisu, but it was a really solid fight, gotten down right to the wire. Nice job there, Roman canceling into some Sidewinder loops, missing that second hit though. Like I said, he's got to know those hits, those combos against heavy characters. Finally killing it right at the moment. A lot of back and forth here. Mallow just getting his burst back. You know, you really want to try to avoid combos where your opponent wakes up in the air. I mean, you do have a lot of advantage if your opponent's in the air and you're on the ground and they're kind of recovering. Nice air throw again. Mallow is doing such a good job with his air throws. We saw that again in his matchup against Aerisu. So this is Mallow's chance to come back here. He's going to have to win this first hit round, and that'll tie up his games. Massacre does have a burst available as well, plus tons of meter. He's at level 2 as well. So if he does, at level 2, he's got that super where it instantly goes out. Massacre ended up tying it. Massacre needs this one more round. If he does this round, he wins it and goes into top 6 from loser side. Top 3 is guaranteed money. So it's still a little bit of a climb for them to get that money in there. Getting up to level 3 on his charge. The problem with level 3 attacks is, you know, you do a follow-up in a lot of cases. So if you whiff, you're pretty vulnerable with a lot of those level 3s. If your opponent can see it, though. You always have to be careful and watch what level your opponent is at when they're playing Order Soul. Burst available now for Mallow. Both of them have those bursts. This is the final round, so we're going to see those bursts used for sure. Gold burst in play, that's very useful. There's that last burst there. Mallow has the meter lead. This is going to hurt. It might kill. There we go. Mallow tying up the games, a 1-1 now. Masker of Puppets, huh? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. One now. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. This is loser side, so they're playing for all the marbles here. Let's see who can do this. Going in for the sweep. More lockdown, keeping it going, getting those hits. Continue to lock down with that FRC pressure, more of it. Mallow playing very solid. Nice anti-air there again. Masker knowing exactly when to do his jump P as an anti-air for Order Soul. Mallow doing very solid air throws. We've seen that the whole game. Mallow playing very solid. Actually gets him out of the corner, but this could be a kill. Ooh, not quite. Masker's on his magic pixel. Mallow sealing that round. This could be it. If Mallow gets this round, he's going to take it. Masker's not going to go without a fight, though. We've seen some solid play from both of them. More lockdown in that corner. Not looking good for Masker. Gold burst as a little frame trap. Good stuff there from Mallow. Masker has his burst back. Might need to use it if we see Mallow use a lot of his meter here. That would have been the perfect time after a Roman cancel. Back in the corner. Getting those hits there. Going for some of those unfair overheads from Order Soul. I say unfair because I've fallen for them way too many times. Mallow on the verge of taking this, just a little bit more damage. Baiting the burst, but Masker not falling for it. There's that burst. Couldn't have Roman canceled because he whiffed on the last hit. So if he was going for a bait, he wasn't able to do it. This could be it. Dead angling just to be safe. Right, final hits here. Who's going to take this? Oh, Masker taking that round, tying it up. Final round here. Now, whoever wins this is going up. The loser of this round is going out. Who's going to do this? Both of them doing a lot of back and forth. Mallow has his burst available. We've seen Mallow use his burst for gold bursts a lot, so he might end up doing that this time. More air throws. You really have to be very cautious of those air throws with Mallow. More of them. He is going for those air throws like crazy. You see him baiting some of those Oki, seeing if Masker is going to do some dragon punches, but it's not working out. There it is. Nice burst block. Baited the burst, but couldn't punish it. Still didn't get hit by it, though. Lots of pressure on Masker. Masker ran out of meter, couldn't follow his defense, and died from chip damage. Good stuff there from Mallow, taking it 2-1. Oof. Let's go ahead and we're going to load up our next game here. Let me just update some of these matches. We saw that Mallow ended up winning 2-1. Good stuff. Very, very raw match. And our next match is going to be Zett versus Johhny. Just going to join their match here once they're ready. And don't forget, if you haven't joined it, join the Discord server. We run these tournaments every weekend. A bunch of different games, not just Plus R. We've been running Third Strike, Melty Blood. Gearuz and Wolves is coming up. We're running Vampire Savior. Tons of other fighting games. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. We're actually running Melty Blood and Killer Instinct tomorrow. If you're interested in checking that out too. King of Fighters 2002 is not off the board. A lot of players like it. The problem with 2002, though, is you have people who want to play Unlimited Match, which is great. I love Unlimited Match. And you have people who want to play Vanilla. Unlimited Match is only on Steam and it has no spectator mode, so we can't spectate Unlimited Match. So I think we've been gearing more towards 98, like 98 Vanilla. But those are still on the board. We actually have votes every month on what the some of these final slots are going to be. So next week, or this week, we're having Melty Blood and Killer Instinct. Next week, we're having Third Strike and Grow Arc of the Wolves. The week after that, we're having Vampire Savior, and then whatever the vote is going to be. We haven't taken the vote yet. So we will do votes on King of Fighters games too. There we go. We got both of our players in. We're going to get started with this next match soon. I love King of Fighters, man. I played so many of them. Don't hate me. King of Fighters 11 is my favorite one. I love King of Fighters 11. It's a great game. Way better than King of Fighters 2003. Alright, here we go. We have ourselves the Zett versus Johhny. Johhny, of course, playing Axel. Who else would he play? And Zett playing as Dizzy. Let's see how they do. Zett was, Zett, I think, made top 3 last week's tournament. Johhny, let's see how well they can do against this. I have a feeling that Axel does pretty decently against Dizzy. Able to defeat those fish pretty well. Nice cross-up right on round start. Going in for those lows. There we go. Nice ice spike just at the right distance. Perfect positioning there from Dizzy. You know, that's exactly what we want to do here. Dizzy's trying to put that lockdown on Axel, not letting him get that distance. Counter hit, setting up that Oki. Nice ice spike again, just keeping that distance against Axel 2 in the right positions. Oh, there we go. You don't want to go in the air against Axel. Getting that counter hit, that's going to hurt. Again, Axel able to lock down any of those traps Dizzy tries to do. Right when Dizzy put out the spears, just instantly hit by Axel. Very tough for Zett to deal with here. More lockdowns there. Trying to get that in. We saw Johhny get that first win pretty easily against Zett. Zett might not have the experience against Axel. Axel's a very tough character to deal with if you don't have that tournament or that experience. Johhny getting that first win. Zett's going to really have to fight out here. See if they can do it. This is top 8 loser side, so whoever loses is completely out of the tournament. Don't forget, guys, if you see something pretty sick on there, clip it. Those clips actually really help me. I use them for promos when I'm talking about like top 4s and stuff. So if you do those clips, it really helps me out. Yeah, it's rough, man. Axel can deal some solid damage. He's got some great range. There we go, another ice spike just at the perfect distance. That's what you want to do. You want to keep Axel locked down. Good block on that burst. very good awareness. When you see that burst meter and it's available, keep in mind that they can burst at any time. There we go, completely switching the momentum of this game. Super quick win there from Zett this time. A lot of back and forth here. Pretty even on health at this point. Both of them playing very solidly. Zett doing a ton of damage off that guard meter. You know, one thing we see Zett do a lot of, when his opponent is waking up on Oki, he'll do the force break spears. That's something you see Zett do a ton of. Man, quick download. Zett got that download and tying it up fast, 1-1. This may be the fastest 3 sets we see in the game, or 3 games we see in the tournament. Let's see how it goes, though. Could be Johhny's opportunity to come back now. Force break spears is amazing, but we see it. It's been, you know, just pretty predictable, I think, from Zett. If you watch Zett play, which I mean, I probably watch these players play a little bit more than most others, just because I'm the one commentating. But that's something I'm seeing. I'm seeing Zett every time his opponent's on Oki. If he's got meter for it, he'll throw straight spears. Solid burst block and punishing the burst block. That's what Axel's all about. Punish your opponent's bad bursts. Locked in the corner. Not taking too much damage. Bursting to get out. That's what we like to see here too. Axel really poking anytime Zett's doing a trap. Bam. Running in close. Not always the right choice, but that's going to do it. Johhny taking that round. 1 round away from moving into top 6. Let's see if Johhny can do this, or if Zett can come back. Crossing up, dealing with those spears. There we go, some more solid damage. Going to lock down Axel. It's going to be very tough for Axel to deal with. Another fish into throw trap that we saw Zett do earlier against his previous matchup. That throw is going to help. Nice counter hit against Dizzy. It's not over till it's over, right? That's what they say. Axel on his magic pixel, but this could be it. This could be it. Look at this. That lockdown. There we go. Bad choice from Zett. Going for the reversal, ground unblockable. But Axel just did his 6H, going right over it. We love Axel's 6H, man. That was one quick game. Very quick game. Whew. So anyway, we have here Johhny ended up taking it 2-1. Very quick for a 2-1. And we're going to be pulling up our next match in a moment once they're ready. Let's update the top 8 bracket here so we see where we're at. Johhny winning with his Axel getting that final slot. We're now in top 6. So Johhny, in his when they're talking back and forth, you know, after the match, he said he's never seen that super before. Interesting. Just, oh, I've never seen that super before. He didn't know what it did. So good stuff there. We're now in top 6, though. So whoever ends up taking this is going to end up going into top 4. And all top 3 is going to make money. Right now, the Matcherino price is at $66.75. So we're going to get some good money divisions up here from the top 3. We have ourselves Gearuz versus Mallow. This is going to be pretty impressive. Chip versus Soul. Mallow playing his heart out earlier, and Gearuz playing a very solid Chip. Those single hits are going to deal a lot of damage against Chip. Chip has very, you know, he's paper defense. But what he lacks for defense, he definitely makes up for in mobility. Nice beta blade there on his wake up. Tying up that health. Chip still has a burst available too. Both of them have meter as well. 75% meter at that point. Dead angling just to keep Chip in that corner. Nice job waiting for Chip to do anything and then hitting him with that 2D, knocking him back down. That's going to be the kill. Mallow getting the first win. Going for more lockdowns here. Getting that Beta Blade going. You gotta be very careful with Chip as Beta Blade. If you get it blocked or whiffed, you get punished like hell. There's a solid Baiken combo video where it shows Chip whipping a Beta Blade in the corner and then getting hit with a touch of death, so it's very, very highly damaging. And that's going to be... Oh, not quite the kill. There it is. It was the kill. All right, this is the final OTG damage. Mallow sealing the first game there, 1-0. OTG damage in this game is incredibly tiny. Like, it's almost just straight up 1 damage, even at pretty high health bars. But when you're at low health, you know, 1 damage, which is the minimum, is going to be a lot of percentage. So you want to still kind of deal that extra OTG damage just at the end, just in case. A little bit of backwards teleporting there, just kind of sealing, getting some advantage in the middle of that board. Nice block on there, and there's the incoming burst. Should have seen that coming. You know, there's so many different meta games in this game, right? You have to think about like all your different defensive options, all this other stuff that you've got available to you. But bursting is another tool, another dimension that you have to think about. Your opponent has a burst available and they whiff something fierce. You better expect them to burst, and it could be they don't burst and you've whiffed your punish because you were expecting them to burst. So there's a lot of different dimension and depth with that, especially in a game like Plus R. One thing I love about Plus R, very, very fast and very deep. Has a lot of different, like I mentioned, dimension, really. Good hit there with the counter hit. Gonna keep locking Gearuz in the corner. This is looking pretty solid for Mallow. Just needs this one last round and he's gonna take this. Very, very tough for Gearuz. He's got a lot of comeback to do. But you know, like they say, don't play with your food. It's not over till it's over. But not looking too hot here for Gearuz. There we go, solid hit. We do see that Mallow's going to have his burst available just now. Good blocks continuing from Gearuz, but getting hit just at the last moment. Mallow takes that one 2-0. Oof. All right, up next, we are going to be having Aerisu versus Johhny. Looking forward to this. We're getting these players started, and we'll get that going in a moment here, guys. Let's just update this bracket while we're waiting for this next match here. Mallow ended up taking it against Gearuz. All right, we are set here. Aerisu versus Johhny. Let's get this started. This is still top 6. Whoever makes this is going to end up going into loser semifinals for a chance of getting some money. There's still a lot of money on the plate here. Looks like it's $66.75 still. Don't forget you can donate for free using the coupon code. Let's get these players some extra money, guys. All right, Aerisu on the left, Johhny on the right. We see here Order Soul versus Axel. I have a feeling here this is going to be pretty heavily in Axel's favor. You know, Axel's got that long range. It's going to be tougher for a rushdown character like Order Soul to get in there and stay in his face. But once he gets in, he might be able to get it. Nice Roman cancel on that. Avoiding the unblockable, jumping over it. More hits involved. There we go. That's the unblockable. Let's hear some yeses, guys. If you're subscribed, I want to see those emotes with this Axel. There we go. That super not going to be effective. Gotta wait for the 2 hits there. You noticed it was level 2. Johhny having the advantage here. Really trying to apply that pressure. We saw Aerisu had no meter left, so he ended up dying from that hit. There we go, getting the cross up and still sliding the wrong way. Nice hits there going in. Really getting that lockdown. Aerisu having a hard time going for the bait. Aerisu ended up jumping And he wasn't able to punish Aerisu right away. Thank goodness, because Aerisu was doing his faultless defending, which you have to do against Axel all the time when you're in the air. Aerisu really paying attention to that. No, gonna punish the Axel UFO. Axel has his burst available. Is he gonna use it? Nice throw tech! That was a same frame throw tech too. It does have different animations if it's same frame or next frame. Man, down to the wire. No health left on either of them. And the instant super, if you have that at level 2, it comes out right at that moment. Good awareness there from Aerisu, baiting it, hoping that Johhny didn't know. Nice job jumping over the unblockable and punishing Johhny for it. Johhny doing the blockable counter. Get around using the Axel UFO, but doesn't have a Roman cancel to really use it too much. You know, you've been seeing Axel UFO be used a little bit more and more lately. I think Digital Watches kind of put it in play as being a little bit more popular. It was considered a really bad move, right? It was not a very good move at all. But Digital Watches started using it pretty well. So tie-dye, that counter is a move where you hit Axel and it pretty much counts like a block and it just keeps going through. So it's kind of like a blocked move, like a guard point move, but it's going to keep going forward. Hard to explain, really, but it is a solid counter. Axel UFO is bad, but Digital Watches, who's probably the best Axel player in North America, it uses it all the time. You know, when you can use a bad move because people don't know how to deal with it, and you find a good use and good tool for it, that's how it goes. You know, the last game was so close, and I was talking about all this other stuff. I actually didn't catch who won. So one of these players is ahead, one of them is behind. It was a really close game. Aerisu trying to lock Johhny down in that corner there. I'm getting an update that Aerisu ended up winning that one. Going for the blockable. Didn't faultless defend in the air. You have to faultless defense in the air whenever you're going up against Axel, because those chains are not air blockable. Nice knockdown again. Really applying that pressure. This could be the kill. Oh no, he whiffed it, but still ended up taking it. Not getting hit by Axel Bomber. Aerisu 1 round away from taking this. Can he do it? There's that throw right through that counter I was talking about. Stuck in that corner. Johhny's having a hard time here. This could be it. Using Axel Bomber to get out. Going for the unblockable, but Aerisu not falling for it this time. Johhny going for the burst the instant it comes back up. There we go. He's got that range. That's what he's going to need. Aerisu is at level 2, so he's got that super available to him now. The one that will let him instantly do his super. If he sees Johhny just putting out a chain, those chains do have hurt boxes, he can punish them right away. That's the kill! Aerisu ends up taking it 2-0. Good stuff from Aerisu. Solid gameplay. Welcome back, everybody. We are in top 4 for our Plus R tournament from the mountain. I'm excited to see who can take this. Let's take a look at our top 8 brackets, right? So we have ourselves here Sunny versus Lottelion in winner's side. That's what's going to be going on right now. And then next we have Mallow versus Aerisu. Top 3 gets money. So where we're at right now, we have a match arena. If you're able to get to this match arena, we give a free 50 cents by using that coupon code. So let's go ahead and get that. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can use those sponsor quests on the right too for some extra change. Give these players some money. It doesn't cost you a thing, right? Those sponsor quests are actually really helpful. Just things like following somebody on Twitch, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't cost you a thing. It still gets these players some extra money. And Mad Stand, the Mad Lad, just see it right now. I just updated it. Mad Stand always pulling through, donating $40. We are now at $106. Man, Mad Stand, you're amazing. Massive thanks to Mad Stand, always pulling through with that. Really appreciate it. So we've got over $100 now for this tournament. for these 3 players. Let's see who could do this. Just a reminder, guys, for these tournaments, for those of you who joined recently, we run Plus R tournaments every weekend. So if this is something you're interested in checking out, check out this server, our channel. Every Saturday we're running Plus R, and every Sunday we're running what I call Game Mix, which is just a bunch of different types of fighting games. Tomorrow we're doing Melty Blood and Killer Instinct. The week afterwards we're doing Third Strike and Remarkable Wolves. And if you're interested in being more of a part of that and be part of the votes and what those games are and stuff like that, check out the server. We've got a really great group of people here in the Discord server. It's geared towards kind of getting people to play these games and getting used to it. It's called The Mountain. It's where we really try and train and just learn all these games. We have community night where we learn a random fighting game and kind of play it together and teach each other. We had Grow Market Wolves the other day, which was a blast, just teaching people how to play Grow. And that's what it's all about. You know, we run a ton of tournaments on there, and it's also kind of been more of like an anti-cancel culture thing. We're there to just play the game. That's kind of the focus of it. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. So right now we've got our top players. Let's go back to our top 8. These are our top 4. Mallow, Labbit, thanks a lot for this Twitch subscription, man. Enjoy your emotes. Let's give them some yeses in chat, guys. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, so there we go. That's all we've got here. If you're interested in checking out any of my my content that I've uploaded, like any of my channel, my former streams, I always upload this stuff onto my YouTube channel, so you can check all that out there. And without further ado, let's get started. We've got ourselves top 4. This is going to be Winners Finals. Sunny versus Lot. Sunny on the left playing Eddie. Lottelion on the right playing Testament. This is going to be 3 out of 5. Both of these players are guaranteed money. So let's see who could do this. Sunny, very solid player. He's probably been playing online Plus R more than anybody in the world. This guy has been playing online Plus R since Xbox 360 online, and he just never stopped. He was playing on PSN, we were playing on Switch, he was doing it all the time. And if you're interested in checking out more of Sunny too, he's actually got an awesome kumite that we did at EVO 2018. Where we just got a hotel room and got like 20 people just challenge him in a row for 2 hours straight. I love those kumites, they're great. Sunny not faring too well against this Testament though. Lottelion really putting in the work. Good blocks there. Lottelion doing quick kill. Full meter too. You know, Eddie is a character where if you're not too familiar with how they play, you're going to have a really tough time dealing with them. But that goes the case for Testament too. Nice anti-airs there, using Little Eddie for those. Really using those Little Eddie as the tools. Getting hit with that poison. Poison's going to deal a lot of damage over time. It won't end up dealing a kill. It'll bring you down to 1 hit point at lowest. Ooh, that EXE Beast ended up killing the Little Eddie. That's going to hurt. And Sunny using his burst at the last moment. And that's the kill. Lottelion getting the first point on the board. Let's see if he can keep it or Sunny can come back. Don't forget, guys, I do have that Guilty Gear Jukebox. If you want to choose your songs in the middle of these tournaments, just use your channel points for it. Not that this is a bad song. It feels like we always end up getting the perfect songs for all of these, right? Venom's theme's so good. Alright, Sunny being aggressive this time, locking him down. Good burst from Lottelion, though. Going for that overhead. What an ambiguous overhead Testament has, too. Throwing him into the corner. There we go. That's what I like to see. That lockdown. Just slightly getting out of range. That super kills little Eddie, but saved Big Eddie. Got that poison from Warrant in the play. Getting hit from the net just from 6H. That's rough. I didn't know that would hit like that. Again, his super just killing little Eddie. Not that damaging. Nice anti-air. This could lead to a lot. I wasn't sure if burst was going to become available just at that moment, but Sunny putting himself on the board. Let's see if he can do this. Going in for more combo hits there. Keeping it going. Locked down Sunny. Going for that overhead, but just slightly out of range. Nice FRC on the drill. Well, if there's anybody who's used to any sort of like lag, that's Sunny. Sunny is used to that. You know, he was morphed by it, molded by it. Right into that net. Good awareness there. Doing barely any damage though at the end of this combo. Sunny has his burst, no point in using it. Finishing off with some extra super. There we go! And that's it. We've got there Sunny killing it. 1-1 now is what the score is. Let's see how they could do. Yeah, so the jukebox, it's everything from Guilty Gear 1 all the way up to Guilty Gear Overture. I don't have Sharp Reload songs in there because they could possibly be copyrighted, like by an actual band. So I don't have Sharp Reload in there, but I've got all the rest. Kai's theme, I'll put that on my list. Oh man, look at those loops! Locking him in the corner, go for the unblockable! Good burst though from Lottelion. So again, when you have a an overhead and a low at the same time, that's sort of unblockable. You can't block them because they're getting hit by both. There's some slight nuance to it, but for more or less, or all practical purposes, it's unblockable. And Sunny's really good at dealing with that. Oh, not good lockdown here. Sunny trying to get through, avoiding that curse. Getting cursed at the last minute, but the throw saved his life. Going in for the force break drills. Oh, getting hit by EXE Beast last moment. Sunny was fighting it right tooth and nail for that last one. Now, because this is Winners Finals, it's still 3 out of 5. So even if Lottelion wins this, Sunny's still in the game. Look at those hits, avoiding it, getting through, putting that lockdown. This is so brutal. Lottelion not falling for it though, blocking every one of those hits. There we go. Command grab. Get more of that in. That's going to be the kill. Sunny tying up the rounds. Lottelion saving his burst for this round too. There we go. More hits going in. There we go. That's the hit. Another burst. We saw that once Lottelion gets hit with the from that trap, he's going to burst right away. Very smart move too. Sunny hasn't punched it yet. There we go. Probably a bad version of that combo ended up knocking Sunny out of the corner. When Sunny's been trapped in the corner, he's been doing very poorly. That's just, ooh, getting hit with that poison too from the super. Sunny going in there, getting hit right at the last moment. Lottelion putting himself up with the advantage. It's now 2-1. Lottelion's got one more here. See if he could do this. All right, Kai's theme going on. We see that net in play. Again, you want to get rid of those nets. If those nets are still in play, then you have to remember them the whole time. So it's something tough to deal with. There we go, some headache. Bringing in those extra meter there for little Eddie. Those invite hell drills killing those nets. Man, Sunny definitely has this advantage here. Avoiding the, there we go, nice trade. Very worthwhile trade. Sunny takes that round. Game hit the net right at the beginning. Nets don't do too much damage, but man, do they lock you down. Again, you can just block those nets, right? So he has a net right above his face. Just jump and hold block and get rid of it. Make sure it's not there anymore. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to worry about it if it's there. There we go, throwing in the corner. This is not going to be good for Testament. Oh, but managed to break out there. Good save there with the burst, keeping Testament back in position. Going for the unblockable, that's the kill. Sunny taking it back. 2-2 now. Man, final game. What a game right here. Whoever wins this is going to Grand Finals. Man, this is intense. Intense. You don't see these players, these characters fighting each other that often. Eddie versus Testament. I love seeing this matchup. Two winners finals. Here we go. Whoever wins this game is going to go into Grand. Playing on the light ray stage. It's a stage where it washes out colors just in that light ray. It actually kind of camouflages certain projectiles and things like that. Stage slightly frowned upon, but it's not banned. Good burst, keeping it in play. Jumping over EXE Beast, not getting locked down from it. Sunny's got a lot of work cut out for him here. Nice throw there from Lot. This could be the kill. There we go. Yeah, this stage and this is the slash version of Kai's stage and the slash version of Grove as well. So there has been some talk about soft banning these stages, but nothing really like direct. Look at this Lot doing in work here. Still at full health. Not looking good for Sunny. Blocking that overhead at least. Oh no, getting hit with the curse. This could just about be it. That burst not saving his life. Lot taking it 3-2. Good stuff, Lot. We're going to go ahead and pull up our next match here, which is going to be Mallow versus Aerisu. And let me update this these scores here as well. Alright, we have ourselves now Aerisu versus Mallow. This is loser semifinal, so whoever wins this is going to get money. The loser of this will not get any money. There we go. Lost up. We saw this match earlier, actually. Mallow and Aerisu. This is a double jeopardy. They made it all the way back into the end of loser's side. So let's see if either of them got a solid download off each other and see what they could do. Mallow, what we've seen so far, is really, really solid at dealing those air throws. So that's something that you're going to be a little bit more aware of, I would think, from Mallow. Not quite able to get that knockdown in the corner. Nice hits again. Good DP, knocking him back down. Going in for the tick throw. Bam, we got one Sidewinder. Two Sidewinders. Three Sidewinders. Ha ha ha, right? Man, pretty even on health. Both of them have a ton of meter. The bursts are available. Mallow getting the kill. Aerisu not wasting his burst, letting himself die on that round. Loser semifinals is only 2 out of 3. Nice block there, keeping it going. There we go, that overhead. Dealing some dust combos going in. Getting that knockdown. Avoiding any sort of potential reversal Aerisu could have done. One Sidewinder, two Sidewinders. Now again, the force break Sidewinder is like a free clean hit, so that one doesn't technically count. One Sidewinder, I'll put one in there. Mallow could be returning it here. Doing his comeback, got his meter available. He's only at level 1, not at level 2 yet. Nice anti-air there, but Mallow not falling for it, blocking or bursting in order to get that distance, not dying from that hit. This could be about it, though. They're tied pretty evenly. Aerisu has his burst available, got some meter. He's got his level 2 super he could use. Oh, just ran out of meter. Now he's got it. But that kill, Mallow took it. 1-0 now. Again, this is going to be losers finals, or sorry, losers semis. So it's only 2 out of 3. Whoever wins this is going to end up going and fighting Sunny. So it's going to be a tough match for whoever wins this. Lots of blocks right there. Got a little bit of meter gain there from Aerisu. Getting that confirm. Not able to knock down from that combo off of the air confirm. Oh, not getting hit with the gold burst. There we go, getting hit in the corner. Aerisu gonna try and get this lockdown going. Has a burst available. Still stuck in that corner. Oh, gets hit with the dust combo. Going for a little bit of impossible stuff going on there. Nice knockdown. Aerisu does have a level 2 available. And there's the hit. Mallow 1 round away from possibly taking this. We'll see if he can do it. Aerisu is a strong player. But Mallow, you know, this is a rematch for them. I believe Mallow lost the first time. So this double jeopardy is Mallow giving his chance to get that revenge on Aerisu. Nice air throw again from Aerisu. Orsul so good at those air throws. Good knockdown, keeping it going. Locked in that corner. Not letting Aerisu get out. Mallow having the advantage here. He just needs this one more round. If he takes this, he's going to go into losers finals. We got ourselves one clean hit. Keeping it going, using all of his meter to confirm those clean hits. Oh, that burst saving Aerisu's life. This is his last chance. He's got to get this kill and come back for the next round. Oh, that Dragon Punch sealing it with the follow-up kick, and Mallow takes it 2-0. Oh man, Mallow doing work. That was pretty tight there. Really close game. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our next match. Give us a moment to load this. In the meantime, take a look at our top 8 brackets. Right, this is not the beginner's tournament. I was running beginner's tournament for a while back in the day. Not doing them too much anymore. But I do run tournaments for Plus R every weekend, so if you're interested in those, check them out. I'm just updating some of our brackets on here from our exclamation point bracket section. Mallow ended up winning that one 2-0. So on our brackets here, let's update this. We have Mallow going in third place, the potential third place position. Don't want to jinx him. As a reminder, guys, if you're interested in checking out more of this and more of what we're doing here, you join my Discord server. It's called The Mountain. It's where we learn a whole bunch of different fighting games, not just Plus R. We're doing Third Strike, and we're doing Gearuz, Mark of the Wolves next weekend. Tomorrow, we're running Melty Blood as well as Killer Instinct. So that's something you're interested in, check it out. Yeah, this is not a beginner's tournament. Sunny's pretty solid. Sunny, if you're interested in checking more of his stuff out, Sunny has a really awesome Kumite online. On YouTube, you just look up Sunny Kumite, and it's him. Like we got him at Evo, and we brought him into a room, and we just had people fight him for like 2.5 hours, like everybody we could possibly get, just piling on him. All right, we have ourselves Sunny versus Mallow. This is losers finals, so whoever ends up winning this goes into grand finals. All these players now are guaranteed money. You want to help get them some extra money here, get the Matcherino pot going up there. Again, free 50 cents with that coupon code. We're currently at $107. This is going to be 3 out of 5. Whoever ends up taking this goes back to grand finals. Sunny really knows how to play with online lag too. Major experience by it. The joke is Sunny's bane, right?
He was molded by it. Forged by it.
The lag. Like playing Xbox 360 online. That's Sunny right there. Nice kill there. Sunny getting that lockdown. Mallow not knowing what to do. Getting the anti-air so strong. Oh, got a quick kill on little Eddie there. Yeah, Sunny has home field advantage, right? Good lockdown though. Mallow coming back here. Look at that damage. Got that guard crush or guard meter in there. More air throws. Mallow has done more air throws than any other player in this tournament. Very solid play. Going in for that lockdown, running in for a wild throw. We have a burst incoming, baby. Maybe that bad if he did it. But there we go. Mallow tying it up 1-1 now. Bam, there we go. First clean hit right away. Grand Viper round start. One of the dumbest decisions you could do, therefore it's the best decision. Right? That's how souls work. 2 clean hits. 3 clean hits. Going in. You don't see Mallow going for more than 3. You know, those clean hits are really, really tough to do. There's a very tiny clean hitbox every character has. You gotta punish. Nice block there. This is gonna get Sunny some extra meter here from Little Eddie. You see that he's just doing that lockdown just to be able to get Little Eddie back out. Very good stuff there from Sunny. Doing a trade to get a knockup. That throw is gonna kill. And it's Mallow getting the first game. Good stuff from Mallow. Mallow has to win 3. Sunny switching to Potemkin. Okay. I have seen Sunny pick some alts before. I've seen him play Potemkin. Definitely not his main, but let's see if this decision ends up helping him out. Yeah, this is a great game. One thing I love so much about Guilty Gear is there's so many, what I call dimension, right? So many different possible things you have to think about. Like, how many different defensive options do you have that you have to worry about, right? You've got instant blocking, you've got regular blocking, you've got faultless defending, you've got slash backing, you've got backdashing, you know, invincible backdashing, and you even have invul moves on startup, and even dead angle, right? So all these different things you have to be focusing on, and there's so many different metas that you have to worry about. Like you see right here, what was going on was air Oki. You know, you knowing when to tech and what to tech, that's something you have to think about. Good hits here. Mallow doing more of these clean hits. Again, he's using the Force Break version, which always guarantees a clean hit when he's going through it. He's doing it probably to guarantee that. Mallow getting that win here. More hits going in. Lockdown, going in for the throw. Wild throw on the middle of his attack there. Good stuff. Going in with more hammer falls. Not falling for it. DP right on wake up. You know, Potemkin's Oki is very, very strong. Very tough to deal with. But when you've got some good reversal options like what Soul has, it's not as dangerous. Good block. That's going to deal some damage. No! Couldn't get the punish off of that. Soul ended up doing his follow-up, which really mistimed how Sunny could punish it. Mallow really on the advantage. Good pop buster. It's not over till it's over, right? There we go. Mallow getting another point on the board. 1 left. If Mallow can take this next one, he's going to go off into grand finals. Is Sunny going to stick with Potemkin, or is he going to go with Eddie? Let's see what he does. Alright, Sunny switching to Zappa. Let's see if this is going to be it. Sunny switching characters each time. The problem with Zappa here is now he's got 3 games to win, right? So if he has the advantage because his opponent's not that familiar with Zappa, then Mallow has 3 full games to get that download and learn how to beat Sunny. So Sunny still has quite the uphill battle here. We got Sword in play. Sword is really tough to deal with. Oh no! Don't burst Sword! Looks like maybe Mallow does not have that Zappa experience then. Could be the right choice. Really getting that lockdown. Getting hit by the overheads and everything. There we go, got hit, but resummoned Sword right back. Alright, Sunny's gonna have, here we go. Rao in play. Rao's not considered the best summon. He's, of course, really damn good. But back in Action Core, it was like you went for Rao. That was what you wanted. No, you know, Sword's good. Dog's really good. We've got Ghosten coming. Mallow is definitely hurt here. One tiny hit. There we go. Sunny taking that round. Doing a comeback. This could be the comeback we're looking for. Sword's still there. Look at these hits. What do, right? There's no hurt box. You can't just desummon Sword. It's right in your face. Nothing you can do. You see him. He's trying to hit Sword. He doesn't know how to deal with this. He does not have that Zappa experience. We already have Rao in play this fast. Sword generates orbs so quickly. There we go. Only got 1 clean hit off that. We've got here Rao. Good hits. This is going to be hurt. It'll be a lot of pain here. This is going to hurt really bad. Going in for those last Ed guys. Still not falling for it. Rao meter just ending right now. Sunny doing a summon. Those summons have invul on startup. Trying to go for those cross-ups, but not working. Mallow not falling for it. That's going to be a kill. Blocked Grand Viper when he had low health. Sunny finally putting himself on the board. 2-1 now in Mallow's favor. All right, here we go. More of these clean hits going in. Let's see if Mallow has downloaded how to play against Zappa. Clearly does not have that Zappa experience. He's trying to poke out of Sword, which you cannot do. So the trick, I guess, would be just be in their face and don't let him do anything. You saw him there trying to bait the reversal. Zappa's summon is completely invul on startup. So it's a very great reversal to do. Mallow getting in there. Good knockdown. Again, trying to... There we go. That's what I'm talking about from that Oki. Getting the Sword in play here. And that burst is going to save him, killing Dog right away. Going in for more of those summons. Pretty even on health. Oh, I was expecting a wild throw there. Didn't work out. Sunny locked in that corner. Mallow just needs this round. If Mallow gets this round, he's going in. Sunny has a lot of comeback here. Here we go, the Sword. Not going to do it. Mallow just about to get this win here, and that's going to kill him. Mallow's taking it right there, 3-1. Good stuff, Mallow. All right, Mallow is going to now move on into Grand Finals. Let me update these top 8 here real quick. All right, guys, we're in Grand Finals. We are going to be starting this in just a moment once I get this room ready. This has just been really intense this whole tournament. We've got ourselves Mallow versus Lottelion left. Let's take a look at our top 8s here. You can see that. Mallow versus Lottelion are going on right now once they start this room. Also, don't forget, guys, we have this Discord server where we meet together, we learn all sorts of fighting games. I run tournaments for Plus R all the time, right? So I run them every weekend on every Saturday. But we've also been doing Game Mix, where we run all sorts of other fighting games. Tomorrow we're doing Melty Blood and Killer Instinct. What we're going to be doing next week, we're going to be doing Third Strike and Grow Mark of the Wolves. And plus more games. We've been doing Vampire Savior, we've been doing other stuff like that too. If that's something you're interested in, check out that server. We do votes on it, and we run those every Sunday. We also do community nights where we kind of learn how to play these games together. We taught Grow Mark of the Wolves to a few players recently. That was a blast. I loved it. And I love getting all that kind of stuff going on. So we're about to join this right here. Don't forget, if you want to follow like when I'm doing these tournaments and stuff like that, you can check out my Twitter page. That's where I host it. And also, if you're interested in checking out any of this content afterwards, it always gets uploaded to YouTube. So you can check that out there. We are in grand finals now with Mallow versus Lottelion. Let's pull this up. We have ourselves, Lottelion is on winner's side, Mallow is on loser's side. Mallow has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5. Let's see if they can do this. All right, Lottelion, both of them backdashing round start. Nice stuff there. Oh, bad burst. Getting punished with an air combo. Going in for a little bit of air Oki maybe, but not quite able to seal the deal on that. Nice hit there. We got 1. We got 2 clean hits. And he's sealing it with a final force break, which guarantees a clean hit. Getting that kill. Mallow putting himself the first one on the board. Nice block there, keeping it going. Going for that wild throw. We got 1 clean hit, 2. Going in for more throws, setting him back up. That's not quite going to be enough distance to get him into the net. Good poke there. Mallow very aware of where that net was and when it was coming up. Dead angling back around. He's got to be aware of that tree. Very good awareness of Mallow. You saw him. He's just getting rid of those traps right away. Still not falling for those trees either. But Lottelion still doing that work. Putting that in. Getting the delayed super. And that's the kill, tying it up on rounds. You know, if you're not familiar with Testament, he's a very tough player or character to deal with. He's got all these different traps, the nets, he's got the trees, he's got the curse. And they're pretty difficult and tricky to deal with if you've never seen them, you're not too familiar with how to deal with them. EXE Beast locking around too. Doing a little bit of trade there. That trade did not end up getting poison damage for Mallow, so he ended up being okay from that. We got a dust combo here going in. Not too heavy on the damage though. Going in for some throw baiting with that double jump on landing. It's a very good awareness there from Mallow too. Getting hit with net, locking down. Stuck in that corner, here we go, 1 clean hit. Not going to go for more than that. Good burst. Lots of items there. We had the tree, we got the nets. Again, the way the trees work is if Testament gets hit, the trees go away. And if you've crossed the X-axis position of the trees, those trees go away too. So you can run and jump over them and they go away. Mallow getting that first win. Mallow has quite an uphill climb for himself to do. He's on loser's side and everybody gets to lose once. So Lottelion, even if he loses his 3 out of 5, he then goes to the losers finals, or losers again, and then he has to win a 3 out of 5 after that. So Mallow has quite the climb here. Yeah, Testament players are not used that often. He's a very tough character to use, but he's kind of considered to be top tier. You know, the best character in the game. If you're looking for some really damn good Testament play, oh, that was... Mallow probably thought he got hit there, but the distance was just a little off. Ended up using a gold burst to get out of that. Yeah, if you're looking for some high-level Testament play, Keisuke, who's a Japanese player, plays online. He's actually on Twitch all the time. So if you want to check that out, follow Keisuke's channel on Twitch. Man, those traps really locking Mallow down. Did not have a chance there.
Let's rock.
More lockdown coming in. Mallow cannot get stuck in that corner or he's out just like we saw last round. Mallow's got to be fighting for his life here. Nice air throw. Again, whenever Testament does an air throw, he gets a puppet, which is going to give him a powered-up version. There we go, powered-up tree, which also gets poison onto Mallow. Poison goes away once you hit your opponent, or it runs out from the timer, but poison cannot deal a kill. It'll only bring you down to 1 hit point. More lockdown here. What's Testament going to do? Oh, he went for the delayed super. Not the right choice. Blocking, blocking the burst, and then using a throw to be invincible during the delayed super's activation. And that's going to be it. Mallow taking that round. Solid interaction there. Mallow tying the rounds up 1-1 now. Yo, one thing I keep saying that I don't think I see a lot of people do, Testament's curses have a bunch of different patterns, right? It actually has 5 different alternate patterns that it could do. But what you really want to know in those patterns is when it's going to do the overhead, because Testament can get these unblockables low and high at the same time if you deal with the crow's overhead. So if you see the crow doing a certain attack, you're like, okay, I know that's going to be this pattern, and you can deal with it. But you just have to have that awareness, that you have to know what those patterns do. Once you get that, that's when you're going to be really impressive with Testament. But there we go, Lott putting himself on the board, tying it up 1-1 now. Yeah, Mallow's playing very solidly. There we go, locked in that corner again, getting out with the DP, using the DP kick at the end just to get rid of that net he would have landed into. Great awareness there by Mallow. You have to know where all those nets are going to be in play against Testament, because you have to be aware of everything you're doing. Oh, bursting the, there we go. Not falling for the overhead part of the dust. Getting rid of those nets, but not getting rid of that tree. Curse not really very effective when your opponent's in the air. Can't get that lockdown. Mallow just needs to hit one more time and Lottellion's dead. Can he do it? There we go. Mallow putting himself on the board for this game. Having that advantage, making those great calls on the whole thing, getting rid of those nets. Locking down. We're going to have another overhead here with the crow. Oh, that was the second one already. There we go, getting hit by the powered up tree. Getting that poison going. Still stuck with that poison. Mallow hurting pretty bad here. But it's not over till it's over, as they say. And now it's over. Lottelion, though, tying up those rounds. 1-1 now. It's 1-1 on games. We've got that curse in play. Not getting hit by it, though. Going for the throw. He's going to be able to switch sides here with this combo. Putting Soul back in the corner and giving him a curse. We got an overhead coming in. That was a solid burst from Mallow. He would have gotten hit from that. Not getting hit by that super. There we go, another burst in going. More nets too. Not looking good for Mallow. And that's it. Lottelion getting himself on the game. 2-1 now. Lottelion just needs to win this last one here. If he does, he's going to win the whole tournament. There's a lot of money riding on the line. $108.25 split among top 3. Whoever wins this gets the lion's share of that. So let's see who could do it. Lottelion just needs one more game and he's going to take that. Oh, getting hit with the net. Got another net there, though, blocking it, making sure he was aware of it. There's no nets in play. He's not going to get stuck from that in the middle of this combo. Still stuck down with EXE Beast. Just keeping those blocks going. Not falling for the rest of it. There's that throw. Avoiding that net. You can tell Mallow is very aware of its presence. There's no traps in play anymore. One clean hit. That burst was a risky burst. Lottelion might not have known it, but you can bait those really easily. The Sidewinder burst. If you got Force Break Meter, you've beaten it. This is going to be the kill. Lottelion now 1 round away from taking Grand Finals, away from Mallow. And don't forget, guys, the throw is 0 frames in this game. It's instant. So if you're right next to your opponent and they land, you're trying to punish them, your throw will end up beating them. It even goes through a lot of attacks. Throw is the hot lava of the rock, paper, scissors meta. Going for that overhead, getting hit with the crow again. Still cursed. This is pretty tough here. Mallow not looking too hot here. Has a lot of meter available. Man, he's going to be severely locked down. Avoiding the delayed super. Here we go, getting Lottelion in that corner. It's not over yet. And there we go, Lottelion getting it 3-1 in Grand Finals. Good stuff. Good stuff from Lottelion. Getting that kill with $108 in the pot. Look at that. Great stuff. Let's reminisce over this. Give everybody a round of applause here. Lottelion winning against Mallow 3-1. Good stuff, everybody, really. Yeah. I'm so happy that we're able to run these tournaments. You know, that Plus R is just getting the kind of exposure that it is. This game is so great, and it deserves the amount of what it's getting right now. He did. Lottelion just came from an EU tournament 5 minutes before our tournament started. So Lottelion getting all that money there. So yeah, massive congratulations to Lottelion taking first place, Mallow getting second place, Sunny taking third, and Aerisu grabbing fourth. Also, a major thank you to everybody who entered these tournaments. As a reminder, if you're ever interested in entering these, we run these every single Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. GM time, Greenwich Mean Time. Next time, we're going to be doing North America plus South America. So if you're interested in entering that, seeing some South America play, go ahead and join. You can see, if you're interested in keeping track of when I'm doing those, you can take a look at my Twitter. My Twitter page will say when I'm doing all those tournaments. But also you can join the Discord server. I always announce it in there too. And really, the Discord server, I can't stress it enough. Just what an awesome place to be. Just people meeting together and playing these random games they've never played before, like Grow Market Wolves, Killer Instinct, stuff like that. Like, hey, I haven't tried it. Let's try it out together. And we have those community nights on Fridays. I'm loving it. So check that out. It's still not too late to donate to the Match Arena before I give them their money. And if you're interested in checking out any of my my streams on here, I always upload them onto my YouTube channel, so you can check that out too. Thank you, everybody who entered. Again. Massive shout out to Lottelion taking that first place. Awesome job there. Mallow trying to get that first place, but still getting that second. And Sunny getting third place. All three of them going to get some of this money from the pot here. So thank you, everybody who entered. I am going to take a look at who we can raid and see what we can do from that. If anybody's questions for me too, I'll take it while we're looking here. Who have we got?